Okay, hi guys, my name is Amanda, and today we're going to be doing a review, a miniature review on the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. You guys have probably heard a lot of hubbub about this palette and the Magic palette that they recently just came out with, like I want to say a month ago. And I've had mine for a bit now, so it's not going to be a first impressions. I've been using it, but I won't tell you what I think about it until the end, so there will not be any spoilers until the end. So make sure you keep watching through the entire video. So I'm just going to do I'm just going to read the claims about it, and then I'm going to read what's on the back of the box here, because I kept the box, the original box, just because I wanted to do a full review, but not first impressions. But basically, I ordered this palette over, I want to say at least a couple weeks ago, and then it came in the mail just like a week or two ago, and it came in a box. It had packing peanuts in it, so of course it was a total mess. And then the palette itself comes in bubble wrap so that it's protected. So I kept the bubble wrap and everything just because I wanted to show you guys how Juvia's Place has been packaging their items. Before, they used to just leave it just randomly in the box, and now they're being extra cautious because of all the I guess, I don't want to say scandal, but all the negative feedback they've been receiving for shipping products. So on the back, so the box looks like this, and on the back of the box it says, Artist Life, the ambience of the Zulu palette, the Zulu eyeshadow palette takes on a new character. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm going through. It exemplifies the rich arts of the Nibidi people of South Africa, embodied with colorful symmetry and precision. I cannot read today. A limitless expression of self through eccentric hues, earth tones, and exotic metallic shades. And it's cruelty-free. So it is cruelty-free, so if you're a big stickler for cruelty-free products, Juvia's Place is cruelty-free. And I've read online that it's insanely pigmented. I'm not going to tell you what I think yet because, like I said, I don't want to spoil it. But once you open the palette, it's about this big. Let me see how much comes in here. So, 1.14 ounces is what each eyeshadow is 1.14 ounces. So that's a lot of product. Okay. So I have two other Juvia's Place palettes, and these are the only two I have. And then I also have the Magic palette, but I will be doing a separate video on it. But the eyeshadow difference sizes are insane. Like this one, it comes with 16 eyeshadows, but the pan sizes are definitely smaller. But this one is the Masquerade Mini palette, so I can understand why the eyeshadows would be smaller. But this one is this is the Saharan palette. And this one, I don't think it's limited edition, but this doesn't come in a different size. This is the size that it is sold in. So, I mean, yes. And my favorite eyeshadow palette is the Saharan one. I love that one from Juvia's Place. But, I don't know, this one might beat it. It might beat it. So, I'm just going to do a couple swatches for you guys here. So, I'm going to move to the swatches. Okay, hopping right into the swatches. I started out with the real pinky shimmer shade. I did all the shimmer shades first, and then I'm going to swatch the matte shades next. So the next shade I swatched was the more lime emerald kind of shimmer color, and then I went in with the aquamarine for the last of the shimmers in the palette. So altogether there are 3 shimmers and 9 matte shades. And then I hopped and I cleaned my finger in between each swatch. I cleaned it off with some micellar water and a cotton pad to get it all off my finger so there wouldn't be any mixing. So I went with the orange shade, I went in with the yellow shade, and then I went with the brown shade, which I didn't find to be too pigmented compared to the other 2 mattes that I just swatched. Then I went in with the teal aquamarine color. Then I went in with the red, which I thought was bam, wow, that was incredible, that swatch. And then last but not least, the purple, which I didn't find to be very pigmented at all. So those were all swatches that I did with my index, my middle, and my ring finger. So I just did all the swatches of that, and from judging from the swatches, The shimmer shades do come out a little bit chunky, but they are insanely creamy though. So, I mean, I like the way they apply. It might be different on application to the eyes rather than to just my arm. So we'll see what happens when we do the demo. And from the matte shades are coming out pretty pigmented, I want to say. The only shades that I feel like did not come out that pigmented was probably the brown and the purple. But then again, we have to try it and see. So we're going to go ahead and move right into the demo. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. This is only going to be an eye focus video, so we're going to be pretty much zoomed into the eyes most of the video, and then we'll finish up the rest of the face in just a bit. Be right back. Alright, hopping into the eye makeup demo, we're going to start off with the MAC Soft Ochre Paintpot, and we're just going to be applying this to the lid, and I'm using my ring finger to do so. I did my eyebrows and my under eye makeup for prep for my face. That's what I've been doing lately. And then I put pressed powder in the e.l.f. pressed powder in the shade Sand in next, and I'm using my Real Techniques brush to just apply that to my lids. Like I said, I've been powdering my face underneath my concealer and foundation just because it holds a lot longer. And then we're just going to hop right into the Zulu palette. I apparently was really excited, so let's just do it. Starting off with that yellow shade, we're going to be hopping into the crease with that color. And I decided to zoom out just because I wanted you guys to see my initial reactions to it, even though I have used it quite a bit. But I'm just going to be applying that yellow shade into my crease and then on my outer corners. Then taking that orange shade and applying it basically over the crease color, but more deeper in the crease, and then making a halo effect. I was starting this off as a halo eye, but you'll see where I went with it right next after all the shimmer shades come in. And I'm also using a Real Techniques brush to apply that. And then I'm going to be applying that brown shade to kind of deepen the deepen the outer V of my eye, which I felt it was okay. It isn't my favorite shade in the palette, but I guess it's good to have some kind of transition shade. And then I'm going to hop in with that red and apply it all over my lid using a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. And this is basically going to be a base for that pink red shimmer shade that I'm going to apply right over it. So then we go in with the shimmer shade, and I used the Body Shop eyeshadow brush. That was the eyeshadow brush, but it was just not doing it for me, so I just went in with my finger next and just applied it, and it came out a whole lot better. Kind of feathering it out towards the end, even though I did place it on the center of my lid, and then went back in with some more yellow just to kind of smoke it out. I don't know if I want to say smoke it out, blend it out I guess is a better word. Then I'm going to do my face off camera, and then I hopped right back into my eyes using the aquamarine color, and I went right under my eyes with it. I used that aquamarine shimmer shade, and I felt like that made it so much better, because it was just, I know it's not boring to use yellow, orange, and red on your eyes, but I felt it was so boring for me, so I just had to use something else. So I put that aquamarine color right in under my eyes, and then I'm applying it to my outer lid, I guess I want to say. It's not really on the outer V, it's more on the outer lid. And then I'm blending it in with that shimmer shade too. Get it really poppin'. Oh yeah, honey. And then I just use my MAC Instacurl Mascara in Insta Black. And I'm just going to apply that to my upper lashes. And then I'm using Wet n Wild's Megalength Mascara on my lower lashes. And then I just did the rest of my face makeup. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sundipped, and I used the shades Summer and Moonstone. Summer and Moonstone on the high points of my face, also in the inner corners as well to give it a little more pop, even though it was popping on its own. Then I used the NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Exotic, and I absolutely love this liquid lipstick. It's like one of my favorite things ever. It's just not a red, but it's not a pink either. It's more of like a brick red, if anything. But I think it's just so pretty, and it went really well with this eye look. And then I stumbled upon this, and I've been wanting to try this setting spray forever. It's the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and as soon as I did it, yeah.
almost died.
Okay. Guys, warning you, the spritzer on this Make It Last Milani spray is awful. I just feel like I just got wet down with a hose when I was trying to use it. So, disclaimer. So, my final thoughts on the Juvia's Place Zulu palette is I absolutely love it. I think this palette is really amazing. I think it's awesome. I think it'd be great to carry with you for a theater, if you're a theater geek like myself and you like to do spicy makeup and you want to be seen from the back row. I would use this palette just because it's amazing. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't even have any affiliate links. So it's my honest word. I love this palette. I think it's amazing. The Milani set Make It Last spray, warning again, the spritzer is pretty rough. So yeah. So those are my thoughts on it. I think the pigment is incredible. I think that the mattes apply really well and blend really well together. I think it's a little hard to work with the shimmers on brushes. If you like to use a brush for applying shimmers to your eye, I recommend, well, definitely try wetting it first, but if that doesn't work, then just go straight for your finger because your finger does the best job with the shimmers in this palette. And this palette's only $17.50, I think, or yeah, $17.50. So with the discount, you can, I tell you what, there is discount codes for Juvia's Place everywhere. So you can go dupe that. You can go buy Nikki Tutorials ones. I don't know who else. I think Kim Tai has one. So definitely check out their discount links and support a girl, you know? So just, yeah. So I recommend, if you have not bought it yet, I recommend buying it because this is affordable. It's great for the price. It's really pigmented. Even if it was like $25, I think I would have still bought it just because the pigment is unreal. And Juvia's Place has been showing themselves to be really great at making eyeshadow palettes, such as this one, such as the Saharan palette. And I know a lot of you guys like their Nubian palettes. I don't have either of those yet. I don't know. I just feel like I don't need any more neutral shade eyeshadows, but then again, I love the formula of these shadows, so I might end up buying it anyway. Who knows? And I will be doing a review on the Magic palette. It is sitting in a box back there. I don't want to show it yet because it's going to be done for actually a first impressions video. I haven't used it yet, so it should be interesting. Yeah. And also to everybody who watched my video on Instagram, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's gone over 50 views in just like 3 days, and I'm so blessed and happy that you guys have enjoyed it. I cannot believe that it got that many views that quickly, and I'm so blessed. So thank you guys so much for watching that Instagram video. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I will be doing an Instagram video of this look as well. If you want to check out my Instagram, I will definitely put it down below, my username, and I also will put my Twitter down below. I really don't do a lot of Twitter, but if I do, I will use it for updates and things like that. So definitely follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. You have to subscribe or else you're not going to get all this awesome jumbo jumbo that I'm giving you guys. So make sure you subscribe, like, favorite, and share. And leave any comments down below of what you thought of the Zulu palette. Or what do you think of Juvia's Place as a company in general. Just let me know what you guys think of this palette. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. And I guess I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.